Elisa-Marie Alaio. Welcome to Burgh Vivant.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yes, my pleasure. Here in the beautiful Off the Wall Theater in gorgeous downtown Carnegie, Pennsylvania. And here you sit, the artistic director of Off the Wall's fireWALL dance company.
Yep.
Pretty sweet gig.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet.
How'd you come about that?
Hans just found me. He reeled me in.
It's like one of those success stories. There you were, a street urchin, just begging to dance.
Exactly.
And here comes Daddy Warbucks, which he would play beautifully in a production of Annie. I think we need to work on that. But tell me a little bit about your background in dance, because, I mean, it's got to be a dream job for you to be artistic director of a dance company, fresh out of college, if you don't mind me saying. Just graduated from Point Park last year, correct?
Yep.
So bravo.
Thank you.
So was this kind of like, you know, your dream job?
It was my dream. I never thought it would happen until I was like 30. You know, yeah, I grew up in New York, so I was dancing out there, and I was a competition baby, so I would just go to competitions all the time. And then I went to Point Park, and that's where like my choreography really started. I was performing with this burlesque group in the summer. That's how this job kind of came along. Because I ended up choreographing most of the show. We performed it at Off the Wall Theater, and then at our last performance here, Hans pulled me aside, and then we had a discussion about.
And it's really interesting for an equity theater company in this city to have a resident dance company. That's really unique.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people realize that about Off the Wall, that there is in fact a resident dance company here that's performing regularly now, although you have a big, I think, official debut coming up shortly.
Yeah, the end of May.
Now what's that all about?
It is based inside of a 1930s hotel bar.
I like it.
Yeah, and there's 6 dancers all together, and 5 of us represent a different era.
Now talk to me about the identity of this company. What sets it apart from, say, any old resident dance company that might be kicking around out there?
I mean, there's a lot of talent out here in Pittsburgh. And for me, it's not about competing with the talent. It's about creating like the atmosphere and the group that I've always wanted. So we're a very tight-knit group. Ironically, they're all like my absolute best friends. And
that's gotta be fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun because we understand each other. We've watched each other grow and dance, and we just have a great dynamic.
It sounds too much fun. It almost sounds like a contrived TV show, like we're all friends and we all dance and we just do what we like, but it's for real. You guys are all living the dream. That's so cool.
I know.
Could it be a reality show?
It could be.
Yeah.
We have some characters in the group, so definitely.
What are your biggest challenges in a group like that?
My biggest challenge is being seen as their boss and not their friend. And for me, like playing that role. Because sometimes when I yell at them about something, it's something I would do, you know, and they know I would do it, so it's like they don't really take me that seriously.
It's lonely at the top, let me tell you.
Yeah. You know, I didn't create the show prior to teaching them. I'm creating it on them. So it's made for these specific dancers. And really like focusing on their strengths, their personalities, really bringing them out. I'm a huge storyteller, and I want the audience, like, there's so many incredible dancers in this world that like you have to separate yourself from all of that. The technique is like impeccable in these ballet dancers and all that. So for me, like, we have the technique, but it's all more about the story. I want the audience to walk away and feel something. Yeah. And understand it and not be like, what the hell? Like, what are they doing, you know?
So who do you admire most right now in the dance field? Like, who's your idol?
I really admire Chita Rivera.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, and I went to see her when I was younger in the front row, A Dancer's Life on Broadway. She stole my heart. She has the whole package.
That's a firecracker.
Yeah.
Short lady, but
I know.
Man, what power comes out of her.
She's a powerhouse.
And she can still kick them legs up like nobody's business, I tell you what.
It's impressive.
I'll drink to Chita Rivera.
Yeah, cheers to Chita.
The official premiere of fireWALL Dance Company that's coming up, the title of the show is?
On the Rocks.
On the Rocks, I like it.
Yeah,
although,
ROX.
I take most of my cocktails straight up, as you can see, but I'll make an exception for you guys.
Yeah.
Now, what can we expect from this show?
You can expect a lot of drama and a lot of a story. It's going to evolve. So I'll give a little glimpse of what's going on. And there's a bar. So there's 6 dancers, but only 5 represent an era. So we have 1 missing, and that's the bartender. And so at this bar, it is it was the last night and the bar was closing. And she's about to close the bar up, but she's sitting down and she's reminiscing about all this time that she has been working here, because she's timeless. And she's just thinking about the most memorable stories from each era, and she's telling the audience the story. And as she's telling it, the dancing evolves. So.
Wow. You know, I've always looked up to bartenders.
Yeah.
Usually because I'm lying on the floor in front of them. And I'm sure there may be a few viewers who feel as I do that, you know, sitting here and now, we represent a few different eras ourselves.
Yeah.
You just got your lipstick on the glass. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, there will be no confusion because it's not my shade, so.
Chita, if you're watching.
And I know she is.
We know you are.
She lives for Burgh Vivant.
Yeah.
What do you think of shows out there now like Dancing with the Stars? Star is kind of a loose definition on the show these days.
I know.
Okay, maybe we've got a shot at it.
Yeah. You're the next one.
Yeah, it'd be more like Shuffling with the Stars, stumbling with the B-list celebrities. D, E, I don't know where I fall in the spectrum these days. I'm happy just to have a job.